You know MrBeast as a guy who gives away millions, buries himself alive, and builds Willy Wonka-style chocolate factories, all in the name of YouTube. But what if I told you the viral videos are just the tip of the iceberg, and not the Titanic kind of iceberg, but one that's solid gold underneath? Behind the scenes, Jimmy Donaldson, aka MrBeast, is quietly constructing a business empire that might one day rival Disney, Apple, or Amazon. And he's doing it in a way that most creators, and even some CEOs, completely overlook. This is how MrBeast is building a billion-dollar empire beyond YouTube, and why your next snack, burger, or charity donation might have his name stamped all over it. The power of global reach. MrBeast has built one of the most loyal and massive fan bases in digital history. His main channel alone has over 250 million subscribers and billions of views. That's basically the population of Brazil, except instead of watching soccer, they're watching Jimmy hand out suitcases of cash or recreate Squid Game, minus the fatalities. But that's just the beginning. He's replicated his success across multiple channels. MrBeast Gaming, Beast Reacts, Beast Philanthropy, and international dubs like MrBeast Espanol and MrBeast en Francais. It's like the Avengers, but every superhero is Jimmy in a different language. These channels aren't just for fun. They're strategic expansions into multiple markets and demographics. Every single channel adds layers to his global distribution network. That kind of scale gives Jimmy leverage, and that leverage is exactly what he's using to launch new ventures. Because if you got 250 million people paying attention, you don't just drop a video, you drop an entire industry. MrBeast Burger, the ghost kitchen experiment. In 2020, MrBeast launched a virtual restaurant brand that flipped the food industry on its head, MrBeast Burger. But this wasn't your traditional restaurant launch. There were no storefronts, no waitstaff, no awkward moments when the waiter comes over and you've just stuffed an entire fry in your mouth. Instead, he partnered with ghost kitchens, existing restaurants and commercial kitchens that would cook MrBeast branded menu items and fulfill delivery orders through apps like Uber Eats, DoorDash, and Grubhub. It's like ordering your favorite band's new album, but instead of music, it's a cheeseburger with beast sauce. Fans across the country could suddenly order MrBeast's food from their phones, making him one of the first major creators to scale a fast food brand without opening a single location. And the results were explosive. Within the first 3 months, MrBeast Burger sold over 1 million burgers. At its height, the brand operated in more than 1,700 locations globally. It wasn't just a viral success. It was a case study in how digital influence could drive real-world commerce at scale. The model lowered overhead, reduced startup risk, and leveraged demand from its existing audience. Now, yes, the brand recently faced challenges: quality control issues, customer complaints, and a spicy public lawsuit with the ghost kitchen operator. But here's the bigger story. This was never just about flipping burgers. It was about proving that creators can launch physical product lines, even food brands, without traditional retail structures. MrBeast Burger laid the groundwork for a new kind of business model, one that merges audience trust with scalable fulfillment. And whether it's burgers, snacks, or your next toothbrush, that model is only just getting started. And let's be honest, if Jimmy drops a toothpaste brand called Beast Paste, I'm buying it. No questions asked. Feastables, a chocolate bar that hits like a brand. Next came Feastables. And let's be real, it's a chocolate bar you've seen everywhere, screaming by ME in neon letters from Walmart shelves. But this wasn't just a side hustle. It was a calculated, strategic leap into the competitive world of consumer packaged goods. While many creators slap their face on a product and pray it doesn't taste like regret, Jimmy approached this like a brand architect. He started with a single product, a chocolate bar. But this wasn't just any chocolate. It featured cleaner ingredients, minimalist packaging that's basically Instagram-worthy, and a brand identity that blended fun with quality. It's the kind of chocolate bar you'd take on a first date to impress someone who shops at Whole Foods. The bars hit Walmart shelves almost immediately and soon expanded into major retailers like Target and Kroger. That kind of rollout takes serious planning, supply chain coordination, and retail relationships, none of which are typical for your average YouTuber. But Jimmy didn't rely on boring commercials to promote it. He used his greatest asset, attention. His YouTube videos doubled as launch pads. Fans could scan QR codes on the bars to win prizes, enter sweepstakes, or unlock exclusive content. It wasn't just about selling chocolate. It was about pulling viewers deeper into the MrBeast universe. The more people engaged, the more sticky the brand became. Most creators sell merch that fades faster than a TikTok trend. MrBeast is building something entirely different. A scalable, mainstream snack brand with long-term shelf life. Feastables isn't just a chocolate company. It's phase one of a lifestyle brand that could one day compete with giants. And if there's ever a Feastables toothpaste, you better believe it'll taste like chocolate. Beast philanthropy, turning generosity into infrastructure. Now, let's talk about the side of Jimmy that makes us all feel like we should probably be doing more with our lives. Jimmy doesn't just give for show. He's building systems around generosity. Beast philanthropy isn't a side project or a publicity stunt. It's an operational, full-scale nonprofit channel where every single dollar earned goes directly back into helping people. We're talking massive food drives, clean water initiatives, housing for families in crisis, disaster relief, and support for underserved communities, all delivered with transparency and intention. It's not just charity, it's logistics, planning, and sustainability at scale. But here's the genius part. It's also content. And not just any content. Highly engaging videos that inspire, uplift, and travel fast across social media. Viewers aren't just watching for entertainment. They're watching real lives being changed. And because every view fuels more resources, the system feeds itself. He's created a feedback loop where impact drives audience growth. And audience growth fuels even more impact. This model doesn't just sustain itself. It builds something money can't easily buy: trust. Over time, that trust becomes deeply embedded in the MrBeast brand. It transforms casual viewers into lifelong supporters. And in a digital world where skepticism runs high, trust is one of the most valuable currencies a brand can own. Through Beast philanthropy, Jimmy is proving that doing good can scale, inspire, and change the business model for creators forever. Also, admit it, you shed a tear or two watching Jimmy help someone get a house, and then immediately thought, man, I just spent $20 on Taco Bell, maybe I could have helped someone too. Long-term vision, platforms, games, and total control. What sets Jimmy apart isn't just what he's built, it's what he's planning. He's talked openly about launching his own mobile games, create his own video platforms, and even investing in infrastructure like fulfillment, engineering, and logistics. So if you found this fascinating, imagine what else is quietly being built while we scroll. Hit that like button if you just learned something new. Subscribe if you're ready to see the business world through a different lens. And drop a comment. What do you think is MrBeast's smartest move so far? Because trust me, this story, it's only getting started.